What is up, DTube? What's up, the Steam blockchain? It's gonna be my first DTube video after the hard fork 20, which redesigned the system a little bit, how Steemit works in the background. I think instead of voting at 30 minutes right now, it's like 15 minutes. Resource credits instead of bandwidth. Doesn't seem to be too awesome at the moment for the small accounts. But today I want to talk about the biggest key about humans, which I sort of feel a lot of people they can learn, they can find this helpful. So the biggest key sort of I find about humans is, especially with online content creation, is it's not really that much about the content. Like, yeah, the content is cool, but it's as if humans are more interested in, obviously humans are interested in themselves, and they want to find an energy source that they find fascinating. So they're more interested in the energy human bring, and it's almost as if the content is sort of secondary. Like, of course, the content still has some level of importance, but a lot of people just enjoy energy output. I remember that on YouTube when I used to do around 20 videos a day, and maybe someone didn't enjoy some videos, but they saw a flow of fresh energy, because most energy is very toxic, mainstream attention energy. It's very much, it's very petty, it's very boring. So people, they sort of understand that energy has a level of focused energy output has some sort of value, and people enjoy that fresh energy that is being pushed, that it's engaged energy, passionate energy actually. And when you have passionate energy, it doesn't really matter what it is a person is sort of passionate about. Because people just enjoy it as something inspiring. Because what is the internet really? Are people looking for information here? Sort of, in a way, but since the invention of television and radio and all of these things, since the big entertainment industry started around 100 years ago, it's a lot of entertainment seeking, and entertainment and sort of nice flow of energy and something sort of novel in a way. And the funny thing with energy is that energy can be novel just if it's present energy, because every moment is sort of fresh. So if someone has a little bit of focused energy, it's already sort of fresh, right? And now mean like energy that it's not all over the place all the time, but that it's a bit focused, and it kind of keeps someone's attention. It's not all over the place all every second. So I would say that is one big key that a lot of people can learn a lot from. And it's also, you need, we're probably going to talk about this in other videos, but you sort of need energy leverage. Like, you need to learn how to master your energy, both how you harness energy in life, because we are like energy and consciousness. So you need to harness, you need to reserve energy, get more energy, but you don't just need that. You need a way to output energy in a very effective way. And this is something that takes a lot of time to learn more about. But it's very funny when you realize this, because you realize, I mean, it doesn't really matter the level of content that much. I mean, sure, it does. Obviously, if you expend a lot of energy, your content creation is going to be more creative, it's going to be more quality, because you have more energy you have harnessed, and the more energy you have, the more focus you can put on work, and the better work you can do. But you sort of realize, I have over 600 million views on my YouTube videos over like 10 years soon. And you realize that people just click on anything almost. So it is that in a way people search for nothingness, which is kind of like a deeper topic, because I mean we are kind of nothing. But consider that. Consider ways how you can leverage energy, because there is so much energy being wasted in the world. And if we could harness more energy, we can create more value, and we can just have more efficient system. I mean, that's clearly what we're doing on the Steem blockchain. Instead of having, let's say, how many people? Let's say 100,000 people click on a YouTube video. I've talked about this in the past on DTube. If you have 100,000 people click on a YouTube video, maybe you make $100. That is an energy steal. So much energy output and just so little value just going to one person. Is that really a good system? It's really not. I mean, we're doing better systems here on the Steem blockchain with systems where people sit on a lot of tokens and they can create a massive value effect just with a button click. Clearly that is more energy efficient. So it becomes all about energy and energy mastery. It becomes such a critical thing now because we have more abundance of energy, sort of, since the robots are gonna do the heavy lifting that we did with our energy, moving stuff around and being cashier and walking around and stuff like that. We don't have to do that soon. Even driving cars, steering the steering wheel, we don't have to do that soon because the robots are coming, the bots are coming, the AI is coming, and they're going to take most of our energy stuff jobs. So we're going to have a more abundance of energy, so we can sort of look more at, okay, so we have this energy, how can we spend it in an efficient way where we're not draining ourselves, or we're not wasting energy on stuff that doesn't get us any value in return? And that's what we're seeing a nice start here with the token system. So the token system, what is the cool thing about the token system? You are an owner of something. If you get fiat money, for example, on YouTube, it's not really like you own something because you're gonna spend all that. But if you have, for example, Steem Power, it's being staked. You gain value all the time when it's just sitting there. That's not something you can do with fiat money. Oh yeah, you can if you, but then you have to go to stocks, which is kind of, it's not integrated into YouTube. So it's not a frictionless system. So we're building better systems for energy. And the biggest key, as I said about humans, is they're sort of more interested in the energy that you can bring. So it all comes down to how good are you at organizing your energy, both outflow and inflow, and how you store that energy. So some quick thoughts here, basically. Or I mean, maybe I gave you some ideas in this video. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna upload this video to DTube. I think I'm gonna do some other videos also today. And yeah, have an awesome day, people. Bye.